this video, we'll break down the 2025 Mexican Grand Prix scandal, where a penalty for Lewis Hamilton unleashed a political storm, a leak of internal documents, and an explosive response from Max Verstappen that is already shaking the foundations of Formula One. The 2025 Mexican Grand Prix began as just another weekend on the calendar, but it quickly transformed into a turning point for modern Formula One. What no one imagined was that a maneuver between Hamilton and Verstappen on lap 6 would trigger a storm that would directly affect the credibility of the FIA and the development of the championship. It all happened at Turn 4, a section where braking and grip become a challenge even for the most experienced drivers. Hamilton, trying to maintain his position ahead of Verstappen, ran wide and crossed the grass before rejoining the track just in front of the Dutchman. The maneuver, although controversial, didn't appear to be illegal according to telemetry data, which showed that the Briton hadn't gained a real advantage. He even lost a few tenths of a second in the process. But what seemed like a minor incident was interpreted differently by the stewards, who minutes later announced a 10-second penalty for gaining a lasting advantage. That seemingly technical decision became the trigger for a scandal that still reverberates through the paddock. Hours after the race, 2 official FIA documents with opposing decisions began circulating. In the first, Hamilton was penalized without the possibility of appeal. In the second document, it was acknowledged that the British driver was unable to follow the rejoining protocol due to the tire lockup and lack of car control. In other words, the FIA itself admitted that the procedure was impractical under those conditions. This admission was enough to ignite social media, provoke anger among the teams, and cast doubt on the consistency of the regulations. The immediate result was twofold. On the one hand, Verstappen benefited in sporting terms, gaining crucial points that brought him closer to the title. On the other, the FIA was exposed to the public and the media as a fragmented institution, with contradictory decisions and protocols that are difficult to implement. The tension erupted just hours after Hamilton crossed the finish line. Screenshots of 2 official FIA documents, dated just minutes apart, began circulating in specialized press groups. The first confirmed the 10-second penalty for gaining an advantage off the track, while the second acknowledged that the British driver had not had a realistic opportunity to comply with the established protocol. That contradiction was the spark that turned a sporting matter into an institutional crisis.
For more unfiltered insights and unofficial paddock gossip, subscribe to F1 Pro Max, the unofficial voice of the Formula One.